Welcome back to the urban farmyard, where this city girl goes country. If you've just adopted a timid cat or kitten, getting them settled into their new home can be a little bit challenging. In today's video, I'm sharing how I go about it. Let's go take a look. Hi guys, well if you have chosen to take a timid cat or kitten home, well done. They can be some of the most challenging ones to get adopted from a rescue centre. People tend to gravitate towards the super outgoing cuddly ones, so it's always an absolute blessing when someone decides to give their time, patience and love to one that needs a little bit more time to come around, and it can be the most rewarding thing that you will do. If you're taking a timid cat or kitten home, the process of getting them settled into their new home is a little different to what we recommend for outgoing cats and kittens. The first thing I recommend if you've got a little one who's a little bit nervous is don't give them access to the entire house right away. If they're particularly nervous, I always get them settled in a bathroom. I put their cat litter tray and food and water bowls in the bathroom, and I keep them enclosed in that space for probably the first week, possibly slightly longer. Now the reason why I pop them in a bathroom is a bathroom's a great space where there aren't a lot of hiding places. That's really important when it comes to forming a bond with your new timid cat or kitten. If you give them access to a bedroom or a lounge room, the likelihood is that they will go and hide under the bed or hide under the lounge suite, and they're going to resist spending any time with you. What you want to do is gently encourage them to spend time with you without hiding so that they can gradually learn to trust you. Putting them in a bathroom is a really good space because it's a contained environment, it's relatively small, you can go and spend a lot of time with them, and they actually can't get away and hide. What I do with them when they're in that bathroom environment is I spend as much time with them as possible. If I'm reading a book, I'll go and read a book in the bathroom. If I'm watching TV, I will take the laptop inside and I will stream it on my laptop to get them used to the TV noise as well as being around me. What I also do is go and armed with lots of cat treats, lots of wet food and lots of fresh meat. These three things do an exceptional job of helping to build a bond with your new cat or kitten because it helps them to associate you with food. What we're basically going to do is reward them for spending time with you by giving them tasty treats. What I'll do is I will creep as close as I can without completely panicking them, and I will sit very patiently with food at the end of my hand and give them the opportunity to come up and sniff it. I may end up sitting there for a little bit of time, but what they will eventually do is they will gradually smell the tasty food or treats and they will come up and start to eat from your hand. What I'm going to do over the first week is I am only going to hand feed meat, wet food and cat treats. I won't put them in a bowl under any circumstances. This means that if they do want those tasty treats, they do need to come up to me in order to eat them. I find that this does a really good job of building trust and building a bond with your new timid cat really quickly. Once you get them to a point that you can happily pet them, you can happily give them cat treats, you can then progress to picking them up and popping them on your knee. Again, each time you pick them up and pop them on your knee, reward them with a pat and reward them with tasty treats. Over time, you'll find that your timid cat or kitten will gradually get used to their new environment. They'll get used to being around you, and you can gradually start to introduce them to other parts of the house. What I do is I work out gradually. I will gradually open the door to the bathroom and give them access to, say, the bathroom and a bedroom. I will give them access to whichever room is directly adjacent to the bathroom. I'll then get them used to being in that space, get them used to being with me in that environment, and allow them time to gradually find their feet and start coming to me and spending time with me again. You'll find that each time you increase the amount of space they have access to, they will possibly regress slightly. They will probably retreat back to their original bathroom environment where they feel safe and secure, but they will gradually start to spend a little bit more time outside of that room. This is perfectly normal. They are just a little bit nervous, and it takes them time to get used to a new space. Over time, you will gradually find that you can give them access to the entire house, but you do need to do it gradually. If you do it too quickly, you'll find that they regress super fast and they will start hiding again. Over time, you'll find that your cat will gradually get used to being outside of the bathroom. They will get used to the rest of the house and they will get used to spending time with you outside of that bathroom environment and will happily sit up beside you on the couch or beside you on the bed. We have an entire video series on getting your cat or kitten used to being in your new home. Click the link above in order to click through to that video series. I hope today has been helpful and I'll see you back here tomorrow.